The suitcases were already by the door, sunscreen packed, passports tucked inside my backpack, boarding passes downloaded. We were 12 hours away from the first real vacation we'd taken in 5 years. And then I saw it. I wish I could say I went looking for trouble. I didn't. It found me. I'm a single parent, 2 kids. Ethan is 13. Maya is 10. They are my whole world. I work overtime. I skip lunch some days. I've said, maybe next year, to them more times than I can count. But this year was supposed to be different. We were going to the beach. Not just any beach. Flights, hotel, ocean view. The kind of trip they see on other families' Instagram pages and pretend they don't care about. I had been saving for 11 months. Every extra dollar, every bonus, every sacrifice. I told myself, they deserve this. And honestly, so did I. The night before the trip, Ethan asked if he could use my laptop to print something for school. I said yes. Later that night, I opened it to check something for work. His account was still logged in. A messaging app popped up automatically. At first, I wasn't going to look. Privacy matters. Trust matters. But then I saw a name I recognized. Daniel. Daniel is the quiet kid in Ethan's class. Smaller than the others. Wears the same shoes almost every day. I know him because he came over once for a group project. He barely spoke. And then I saw the message. A screenshot. A picture of Daniel's backpack with a caption, "Bro looks homeless." Then, imagine wearing that to school. Then a laughing emoji. And then Maya's name appeared in the group chat. She had replied, "Ew." My chest tightened. I kept scrolling. There were videos. They had recorded Daniel walking down the hallway, zoomed in, whispering jokes. They had created a nickname for him. They sent it back and forth like it was entertainment, like it was normal. I sat there in the dark, laptop glowing against my face. I could hear them sleeping down the hall. My babies, the same kids who hug me when I come home tired, the same kids who pray before dinner, the same kids I thought I was raising to be kind. And suddenly I felt like I didn't know them at all. There's a kind of heartbreak that comes when someone hurts you. And then there's a deeper one, when your child becomes the one doing the hurting. I didn't sleep that night. I kept thinking about Daniel, about how hard middle school is, about how one comment can stick for years. I remembered being 13. I remembered the laughter, the way it follows you home, the way it sits with you at dinner, the way it makes you question your own worth. And my kids were doing that to someone else, for fun. The beach suddenly felt irrelevant. The ocean felt small. Character is what you pack when nobody's watching, and my kids were unpacking something ugly. Morning came. They ran into the kitchen excited. "Are we leaving soon? Did you pack the snacks? Can I sit by the window on the plane?" I looked at them, and I didn't see monsters. I saw children who had made a terrible choice, children who needed a lesson. And I realized something that hurt more than canceling any trip. If I rewarded them with paradise right now, what would that teach them? That consequences wait, that comfort comes first, that hurting someone is fixable with sunshine. No, that's not how life works. I told them to sit down. Their smiles faded. I asked them about Daniel. Silence. Ethan's face went pale. Maya looked confused at first, then defensive. It was just a joke. Everyone does it. He doesn't even know. Those words cut deeper than the messages, because that's how cruelty survives. It's just a joke. It's everyone does it. It's he doesn't know. I turned the laptop around. I didn't scream. I just let them see what I had seen, and I watched their faces change. Shame looks different on children. It's quieter, heavier. Then I said the words I had rehearsed all night. We're not going. Maya blinked. What?
The vacation is canceled.
Ethan stood up. You're joking.
I'm not.
And in that moment I saw anger, then disbelief, then tears.
You can't do that!
It's
It's already paid for!
That's not fair.
You're right.
It isn't
fair.
It isn't fair to Daniel either. I explained that vacations are privileges, that privileges are built on trust, that trust is built on character, and character is what you choose when no one is clapping for you. You don't get to enjoy five-star sunsets while someone else goes home feeling small because of you. The house went silent. The suitcases stayed by the door, but we didn't leave. Instead, we drove somewhere else. We drove to Daniel's house. Yes, it was uncomfortable. Yes, they cried in the car. Yes, I questioned myself the whole drive. But parenting is not about being liked. It's about building adults who can live with themselves. We knocked. Daniel's mom answered. I told her everything. Every message, every video. I didn't protect my kids from the truth. And then I made them apologize, not quickly. Not with, sorry if you felt hurt, but with ownership. I'm sorry for mocking you. I'm sorry for recording you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for trying to make others laugh at you. Daniel didn't say much, but I saw something shift. Not forgiveness, but dignity, and that mattered. When we got home, the house felt different. Quiet, heavy, no beach towels, no airport rush, just reflection. That night, Ethan came home. I didn't think it was that serious. I nodded. That's the problem. Maya climbed into my lap later. I don't want to be mean. You're not mean, I told her, but you made a mean choice. And that difference matters. We didn't go to the beach, but something changed. They deleted the group chat. They checked in on Daniel at school. Not for praise, not for forgiveness, but because they understood. And a week later, Ethan told me Daniel sat with them at lunch. That mattered more than ocean waves ever could. People asked why we didn't travel. I just said plans changed, because this wasn't about punishment. It was about foundation. I'd rather raise kind humans than happy bullies. I'd rather build integrity than buy memories. And sometimes love sounds like, we're not going. The tickets were non-refundable. The hotel deposit was lost. But what we gained, accountability, empathy, growth. And if you ask me whether I regret canceling that vacation, I don't. Because one day when they're adults and they choose kindness in a room where cruelty is easier, that will be the real trip. And that's a destination worth every sacrifice. If you're a parent watching this, tell me honestly, would you have done the same?